In today's show, Bitcoin price targets $35,000 bounce on El Salvador legal tender milestone. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest technical analysis as the bill to make Bitcoin legal tender passes. In El Salvador, as announced right here, the Bitcoin law has been approved by a supermajority in the Salvadoran Congress, 62 out of 84 votes. History, BTC, and this is coming directly from the president himself, Nayib Bukele. As you can see here, I've just sent the Bitcoin law to Congress, and you can see his assembly voting to make Bitcoin legal tender. And of course, you got to update the profile pic with some laser eyes. So shout out to Nayib Bukele. History has been made. Also in today's show, Paraguay politician promises big Bitcoin announcement. We're talking about Carlitos, who's working with the Paraguayan crypto community in order for Paraguay to become a hub for the crypto investors of the world, and subsequently to be placed among the ones on the cutting edge of digital technology. Let's go. Also, Berkshire Hathaway invests $500 million in Brazilian digital bank. That's right. Stop doing as they say and watch what they do, because we all know Warren Buffett has spoken very negatively over crypto in the past, but you got to watch what they're doing and where their money is being invested. Also, more breaking news: Mexico lawmakers aim to follow the example of neighboring countries with proposed Bitcoin legislation. The domino effect is taking place one country after the other. Eduardo, a senator of the federal government of Mexico, said he'll be submitting a proposal to lawmakers seemingly aimed at crypto adoption in the country. As he shares here in this tweet, I will be promoting a legal framework for crypto coins in Mexico's lower house, BTC, and of course, with the laser eyes, we'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As we can see, Bitcoin recovering nicely. Ethereum and a lot of the major alts are currently in the red, but where's the Bitcoin price likely to go next? Find out all this, plus so much more, in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium Crypto News Alerts every single day, just like this. And before I kick off today's show, today's episode is brought to you by our sponsor, Blockfi, the leading provider of financial products and services for crypto investors. Here's where you can put your crypto to work. They're currently paying out a 5% annual percentage yield on Bitcoin, so you can literally have your Satoshis work for you, or you could earn 10% on selected stablecoins. And besides their Blockfi interest account, their other flagship product is a Blockfi Bitcoin Rewards Visa credit card. By using my referral link in the description right down below, you'll earn 3.5% back in Bitcoin on all purchases for your first 90 days anywhere Visa card is accepted, and it gets better. They recently ditched their annual fee, truly making this a no-brainer to take advantage of it. Use my referral link in the description right down below. You also receive up to a $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $100 or more. So go ahead, click the link right down below. Let's start stacking those sats and claim your Blockfi Bitcoin Rewards Visa credit card today. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. So much bullishness to discuss today. The domino effect has taken place with sovereign countries adopting the king of all crypto. I have no time to waste, so let's dive right in. Bitcoin headed towards 35,000 this morning on Wednesday, boosted by historic news that El Salvador had made it legal tender. That's right, it is official. And right here, you're looking at the Bitcoin 1 hour candle chart, as traders are currently divided on whether the bottom is in for the king of all crypto. While some celebrated the decision by El Salvador's parliament, traders remain edgy. That's right, expectations call for a short-term return to 35,000, which we're on the cusp of hitting right now, before a reversal and deeper Bitcoin price dip takes hold. As Crypto Ed summarized on Twitter, good morning, Bitcoin printing a higher low, expecting some more bounce today. Not sure yet if the bottom is in. We'll update later today. Check this precision. And a starker warning has come from trader Crypto Cobra, who this week repeated forecasts of a significant write-down across cryptocurrency. This, he said, could cost tokens 20%, meaning Bitcoin would target 25,000. Let me know if you agree or disagree with this analyst, or do you feel that the bottom is already in at 30K? Crypto Ed nonetheless added that a declining US dollar, which as recently as Monday was on the up, could yet create the conditions for a miracle growth spurt in BTC. All we need for a bullish Bitcoin, he commented on the latest readings from the US dollar currency index, DXY breaking down here, and it will happen. Now let's discuss the state of the altcoins. Meanwhile, Bitcoin renewed upward trajectory, had a generally positive knock-on effect for alts. That's right, a look at the top 50 cryptos by market cap showed gains typically reaching 3% on the day, with some exceptions up or down, while Ethereum was above 2,500, yet like Bitcoin, still over 5% lower versus its position just a week ago, as the overall crypto market cap stood just under $1.54 trillion, with Bitcoin's dominance at 41.6%. All right, now let's discuss our next breaking story of the day. History has been made. The first sovereign nation to make Bitcoin legal tender, which has officially passed in El Salvador. The president of El Salvador's bill to make Bitcoin legal tender in El Salvador passed Congress with a supermajority just before 6 a.m. In the Twitter Spaces conversations that began just after 5 a.m. with 22,000 listeners, President Nayib Bukele said he would sign off on the historic law later tonight or the first thing tomorrow. It goes into effect immediately, he said, clarifying the government would allow 90 days for the infrastructure to be put in place. As he shares here in this tweet, the Bitcoin law has been approved by a supermajority in the Salvadorian Congress, 62 out of 84 votes. History, BTC, and Plan B of the stock-to-flow model responded, "Congratulations, Nayib and El Salvador. El Salvador is leading the world towards freedom. More countries will follow. The new renaissance has started." Touche. He said that accepting Bitcoin would be a majority for all businesses. They have to take it by law. He said of merchants in the country, if you go to Mexico, they have to take your pesos. This is a pretty big deal. That means that Tesla has to accept Bitcoin in El Salvador. Haha, FUD puppet must take that. In the case of El Salvador, Bitcoin is going to be legal tender, just as the US dollar. He revealed that he'll be meeting with the International Monetary Fund on Thursday. The government will also be releasing an official Bitcoin wallet. However, this will not be mandatory. The government intends to hold $150 million equivalent of Bitcoin in a trust fund in its development bank to assume the risk of merchants. Permanent residency will be available for those who invest 3 BTC in El Salvador. Asked if the country would put Bitcoin in its reserve, he said there were no immediate plans, quoting him here. "I don't know, this thing is evolving very fast. We're not ruling out having Bitcoin in our reserves in the near future. And at this time, 3 Bitcoin is currently worth about $105,000. That means if you want to become a permanent resident of El Salvador, you'll need approximately 105 Gs or 3 BTC. The president said he hasn't thought of Bitcoin mining, but was favorably disposed towards the idea of renewable energy Bitcoin mining. The Bitcoin law was a bill submitted earlier today after Bukele tweeted, "I've just sent the Bitcoin law to Congress and uploaded copies of the bill in Spanish and English," as you can see right here on your screen. Pretty sweet, right? Now, the purpose of this law is to regulate Bitcoin as unrestricted legal tender with liberating power, unlimited in any transaction and to any title that public or private natural or legal persons require carrying out, the bill reads. And it gets even better. Check this out. The bill includes a list of interesting proposals, such as 0 capital gains tax on BTC. This, my friend, is major. And economic agents must accept Bitcoin as payment when offered by whoever acquires a good or service. And right here, you can see him with his committee voting on making Bitcoin legal tender, which is pretty sweet. And according to the bill, the state will provide the infrastructure that enables Bitcoin users to instantly convert from BTC to US dollar if needed be, thanks to Jack Mallers' strike. And additionally, the state will provide training and mechanisms to aid citizens unfamiliar with Bitcoin, as many will need to learn how to use the digital asset. That's right, let's go. Mass adoption. And interestingly, following Bukele's latest announcement, he changed his Twitter profile picture to one that features blue laser eyes as opposed to the red ones usually found in the iconic crypto meme. Let's go, Nayib Bukele. Congratulations to you and El Salvador. A milestone has been made for Bitcoiners around the world. Bukele's progressive crypto move has sparked enthusiasm from a number of politicians throughout Latin America who have either touted crypto proposals of their own or now have Bitcoin laser eyes. And on Monday, Paraguayan Congress member Carlitos posted laser eyes and promised a big Bitcoin announcement later this week, as well as Mexican Senator Eduardo promoting and proposing a legal framework for crypto coins in Mexico's lower house. I'll be breaking this down in greater detail a little later here in the show, while Gabriel Silva, a Panamanian Congress member, also stated plans to submit a pro-crypto bill that same day. Let's go BTC. As you can see, the domino effect has taken place with sovereign nations all around the world seeking to use Bitcoin as legal tender. And before I break down our next story of the day, Paraguay politician promises big Bitcoin announcement, as well as Berkshire Hathaway investing $500 million into Brazilian billion digital bank, as well as breaking news of Mexico lawmakers aiming to follow the example of neighboring countries with proposed Bitcoin legislation. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin recovering nicely, up 3% for the day, trading back above 34,200. We have Ethereum down 1.2%, trading just under $2,500. Solana up 16%, trading at $43. We have Cardano up 1.6%, trading at $1.56. XRP barely in the green, trading just above 86.5 cents. And Binance Coin up 0.17%, trading at $355. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. A member of Paraguay's lower house is revealing that the South American country will launch an important project involving Bitcoin. Carlos tells his 48,000 followers to expect a big announcement this week, while mentioning both Bitcoin and PayPal in the same tweet, as he shares right here. As I was saying a long time ago, our country needs to advance hand in hand with the new generation. The moment has come. Our moment. This week, we start an important project to innovate Paraguay in front of the world, the real one to the moon, BTC. PayPal, and a picture accompanying the tweet shows the legislator wearing laser eyes, which typically symbolizes the bullish outlook for Bitcoin and the broader crypto market. In a subsequent tweet, the politician hints that he has plans to make the country a hub for crypto investors around the world and take advantage of Paraguay's renewable and inexpensive energy from hydroelectric sources, as he shares right here in this tweet, working with the Paraguayan crypto community in order for Paraguay to become a hub for crypto investors of the world and subsequently to be placed among the ones on the cutting edge of digital technology. And he tagged Michael Saylor, Xiangping Zhao, the Binance CEO, as well as Elon Fud Puppet Musk. And he also says, putting the benefits of digital tools within the reach of all Paraguayans. So there you have it, another massive milestone for BTC. Now, Morgan Creek Digital co-founder and Bitcoin bull, Anthony Pompliano, says that Carlos' announcement could be a sign that El Salvador's pioneering goal to classify Bitcoin as legal tender is inspiring other countries to do the same. He recently shared on Twitter, a politician from Paraguay has posted laser eyes photo and promised a Bitcoin announcement this week. Just as we saw MicroStrategy start the domino effect for public companies, El Salvador will likely be a catalyst for other countries. That, my friend, is a fact. And before I break down our next story of the day, Berkshire Hathaway invests $500 million into Brazilian digital bank, as well as breaking news that Mexico lawmakers aim to follow the example of neighboring countries with proposed Bitcoin legislation. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting just above 1.5 trillion with 125 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and current Bitcoin dominance at 41.9%, with the Ethereum dominance at 18.9%. Now checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have Bitcoin Gold up a whopping 40%, trading just under $70. Solana up 18%, trading at $43. Algorand up 20%, trading at $1.11, and Kusama up 18%, trading at $436. Now checking out the top losers within the top 100, Unised Leo down 13%, trading at $2.45. ICP down 7%, trading at $80. Celsius down 7%, trading just under $7. And Filecoin down 3.6%, trading at $74. Now, out of this list of the biggest gainers and losers, which altcoins in particular are you currently most bullish on? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now, checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 14 in extreme fear. Yesterday was a 13 and last week a 23, and last month a 72 in greed. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, aka BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Brazilian digital bank Nubank has raised $500 million from Berkshire Hathaway, a multinational holding company run by billionaire Warren Buffett, the FUD puppet himself, who once said, Bitcoin is rat poison square. You can't make this ish up, folks. In an announcement from Nubank on Tuesday, the digital bank said that the $500 million investment would be used to continue its international expansion. The company recently launched in Colombia, as well as attracting new executives from major tech companies. Nubank reported as more than 40 million customers in Brazil, Mexico, and Colombia. Let's go Central America and South America adopting BTC like a mofo right now. Nubank CEO David Velez says that the funding would help in democratizing access to financial services across Latin America. He said that only half the people in the region have bank accounts, with roughly 21% using credit cards. Quoting him here, no one thought it was possible to change the financial system, but we were always convinced there was more room for disruption and innovation and more importantly, that customers deserve better service. Buffett has personally spoken on Bitcoin and other cryptos previously, saying they basically have no value and that he will never own any himself. In a shareholders meeting last month, Vice Chairman Charlie Munger referred to crypto as useful to kidnappers and extortionists, and even said it was a threat to humanity. That's why you got to stop listening to what they say and watch what they do. And before I break down our final breaking story of the day, Mexico lawmakers aim to follow the example of neighboring countries with proposed Bitcoin legislation. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 800 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my daily letter, which goes out to over 30,000 subscribers every single day. To subscribe, visit letter.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also have a blog I update daily, which could be found at cryptonewsjust.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button right below this video and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. You can also find me on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes and Google Play. You can also follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Crypto News. Yes, and for those of you on Facebook, I do have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy. To join it, click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you on Telegram, I do have a private crypto Telegram chat, which is uncensored. To join it, click this link. You automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. And for those of you on TikTok, be sure to follow me there. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day. Eduardo, a senator of the federal government of Mexico, said he'll be submitting a proposal to lawmakers seemingly aimed at crypto adoption in the country. Let's go, Mexico. In a tweet today, he changed his profile picture to feature the senator speaking into a microphone with the iconic laser eyes, indicating support for crypto. The lawmaker said he would be promoting and proposing a legal framework for crypto coins in Mexico's lower house, specifically mentioning Bitcoin, as you can see right here in this tweet. I will be promoting and proposing a legal framework for crypto coins in Mexico's lower house. Laser eyes, baby. Hinojosa was the only Mexico lawmaker indicating their support for crypto. Also, Adira, a senator representing the state of Nuevo, also switched her profile to show laser eyes, with Hinojosa referring to her as a friend to the cause. We're going to lead the shift to crypto and fintech in Mexico. The social media activity comes as countries in Latin America have seemingly taken steps towards greater adoption of crypto. In a video announcement to attendees of the Bitcoin 2021 conference in Miami last week, El Salvador President Nayib Bukele said he would send a bill to the country's legislature demanding that Bitcoin be made legal tender. And now we all know that is official, which is a pretty big deal. And on Sunday, Paraguayan Congressman Carlitos hinted that crypto would be connected to an important project to innovate Paraguay in front of the world starting this week. And yesterday he added he was working with local crypto figures in order for Paraguay to become a hub for crypto investors of the world. Now this is a pretty big deal, and you can see Carlitos with the laser eyes right here. And let's not forget that Mexico's second richest man, Ricardo Solanas, says Bitcoin is his best investment ever. This is the second richest man in Mexico. So let's go BTC adoption. This is a pretty big deal. And though Mexico has many individual investors who back Bitcoin, authorities in the country reported last year that the cartels had been increasing their use of crypto to launder funds. And at this time, the head of the Mexican Attorney General Cyber Investigations Unit said the country's law enforcement lacked the resources needed to tackle money laundering when crypto was involved. All I know is this: most criminals prefer dirty fiat trash. It is what it is, as Bitcoin is on a public ledger, right? So it's all public domain, and criminals do not prefer to use that when they can just use unmarked bills, aka fiat trash. Now for a quick recap of what I covered with you right here in today's show: Bitcoin price targets $35,000 bounce on El Salvador's legal tender milestone. I shared with you the latest technical analysis, as well as the bill to make Bitcoin legal tender officially passing in El Salvador, which is a major milestone. Also in today's show, Paraguay politician promises big Bitcoin announcement, as I broke down for you, as well as Berkshire Hathaway investing $500 million into Brazilian digital bank, as well as breaking news of Mexico lawmakers aiming to follow the example of neighboring countries with proposed Bitcoin legislation. So where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick before I go, I want to give a special shout out to our sponsor Blockfi, where you can put your crypto to work and earn a 5% annual percentage yield on Bitcoin or 10% APY on stablecoins. And be sure to check out their new flagship product, which is a Blockfi Bitcoin Rewards Visa credit card, by where using my referral link in the description right down below, you'll earn 3.5% Bitcoin back on all purchases within your first 90 days. They also recently ditched their annual fee, truly making this a no-brainer to take advantage of it, as well as receive up to a $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $100 or more. Use my referral link in the description right down below. Take advantage of this today. Let's start stacking those sats, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.